Leo, how are you? Welcome to your weekly reading for May 1st to May 7th of 2016. I am Renee Michelle, and this is my YouTube channel, Chronicles of a Hoodoo Spiritualist. I want to thank you guys for the likes, the shares, and the comments. They're greatly appreciated. I also want to welcome the new subscribers. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the club. Also, the specials on hoodoospiritualist.net will be up until the 30th of this month. After that, I'll have a different special. Do I know what it is just yet? No. Sorry. And if you want to contact me, you can do so on the website. And also on the top right, it says book online. And next to that is all my social media outlets that you can go to and enjoy and learn more about me. Okay, Leo, so here we go. Your weekly reading for May 1st to May 7th of 2016. So underlining of the reading for you, Leo, is the strength card. So you're gaining strength, right? And that's what's going on beneath the surface this week, a gaining of strength, right? It's coming into this week, right? I have the Sun card and the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like for some of you feel that your tide is turning up. You're feeling good. You're standing in your light. Go, Leo, go. Go. Right? Still think that you are dealing with certain issues from your past that have to do with religion and the bad part about religion. And I feel like you're taking time yourself to really analyze what that is. Watch the liquor, please, Leo. Don't drink too much. But I understand there are vices and we all take them on, but just be careful, okay? Make sure you have a clear mind when you're going through this solitude of self to understand what's going on with you as far as the religious aspect of your world. By the middle of the week, you come to an emotional balance, but I feel like it's because you step back into your old ways a little bit. So you went back to being a little abusive, and when you did, it made you feel balanced, because I think you've been trying to stay away from it, but when you do, you realize the addiction, you realize the thrill, and you realize how it's fulfilled your self-esteem and self-worth. Because when you take a break from it and then you go back and do it, and then you're going to walk away, I feel a lot of you are going to walk away with this high of like achievement, of feeling accomplished, and it's accomplished from negativity, from being bad, from being wrong. And I think you're going to be like, wow, I didn't realize how much I was getting from being this way on an emotional front. And I think that's the aha moment that's going to come to y'all in the middle of the week. Like, yo, I really get off on this. You know what I mean? Like what Renee is saying is true. I really get off on this. Understand that abuse is addiction. It's just as bad as cocaine, heroin, or anything else. because it's you addicted to hurting people to feel your self-esteem and self-worth. So it's an addiction process, because once you stop, then you have to fulfill your self-esteem and self-worth yourself, and that goes into analyzing your past. It goes deep into a lot of things. That is a lot of work, and some people don't want to do, right? But I feel like in the middle of the week you're gonna get it. Like, it's like you're gonna lay low and try not to abuse anybody, and then it's gonna come out and it's gonna happen. But I feel like after it happens, you're gonna feel what you didn't notice that you were feeling when you were doing these things. The outcome of the week, at the end of the week, is the moon card and the death card. But something is over, but it's got you, but you don't want to acknowledge it. See how the moon is facing away? She's facing away, right? You don't want to acknowledge it. So you're disillusioning yourself that this situation, whatever it is really over, and it really has come to an end. And I feel like it has something to do with you going off in the middle of the week back on to something. And I feel like you're going to realize, like, okay, that's damaged, that's done. But I also realize that I got a high off of that. But the end of the relationship is going to make you feel some kind of way. But he's like, no, it's not over. I can fix it. I feel like some of you feel like, oh, I'll be able to fix this. I'll be able to fix this. But with the death card, I feel like it's over. And maybe it's the over. I feel like it's a starting anew, because I'm looking at that white in the back. So I feel like the abusive part is over. It's like, no, I can't. I gotta, like, I feel like it's, when you try to be abusive, or when you go to be abusive, you're going to feel it in yourself, and it's like, I don't want to do this. And you're going to be like, is this really over? Is this really finished? Am I really done hurting people? Because I'm hurting. So it's one of those things where, like, you can't believe it's really real, like what you're looking at, what you're doing towards the end of the week to deter from lashing out at people, or from doing the abusive things you do, whether it's manipulation or emotional abuse. You're going to be like, oh man, is this really over? Have I really conquered this? Right? So, because the outcome of the week is the Empress and the Justice card. So the Justice card tell me that Leo is feeling balanced, is feeling okay. And I also feel like with the Empress, you have plans to travel to different places, because they really have me focused on the mountains and everything in the back. So I feel like there are plans in the works for you to go out and travel, which I know a lot of Leos love to do, and that is going to help you cleanse some of this old stuff out. Even traveling by yourself, Leo, is going to help you in clearing things out of your emotions and building your self-worth and self-esteem. All right, guys, until next week, stay blessed and Ashe.